This is Dale Comstock and Joe Teti. We're going to talk about a couple things today. One is a little bit about self-defense. I mentioned in another video series, I talked about a 1-2 punch, right? If a guy can master a 1-2 punch, he can probably win 99% of his fights. Most guys cannot punch. Okay, have no idea how to punch. You know, they swing wildly, they miss, they hurt their hands, and they're totally ineffective. But if you can effectively throw a 1-2 punch, I guarantee you'll win most of your fights out there. So let's talk about the 1-2 punch, right? I keep talking about the 1-2 punch. If you can master 1-2 punch, you can probably win most of your fights. There is a technique to throwing a punch, okay? And every time I think about this one Jim Carrey movie where he gets in a fight with a guy and he puts his hands up and he does this number here, right? He's like ready to fight.
Oh yeah. Well, this is just a fist. When I start throwing it around, I can leave one hell of a mess. Let's dance.
Okay, that's a little over the top, but a lot of guys throw their punches like this. They have their thumbs on the side and they swing like this, right? These swinging type punches. The key to winning a street fight with just your punches is to throw a straight 1-2 punch. What is a 1-2 punch? So my strong hand is my right hand in this case. So I'm gonna basically always assume a boxer stance. Toe to heel, shoulders width apart with constant forward pressure. I want about 60% of my weight on my toes, 60% of my weight on my front leg. So I always have constant forward pressure, okay? My hands, my elbows are down to my side, my hands are up alongside my cheekbones about right here. This is where my hands are, nice and high, all right? This is my center line. It's gonna be off center just a little bit, about a 45-degree angle. Now what's important here is the punch. My weak hand, in this case my left hand is my 1 punch. My right hand, my number 2 punch, okay? Now throwing the punch. The idea here is speed kills, okay? Basically what that means, the faster I can throw my punch, the more power I generate. Strong is wrong. We have a saying all the time, the harder I try to punch you and the more power I use, the less effective it is. So if I'm gonna take a shot at Joe's face, I want my hand to flip out there as fast as I can. And the best way to do that is keep everything nice and relaxed, let the punch go out, and basically I'm pushing it out with my elbow. As I'm launching the punch, the fist is rolling over and my hands are still loose. I don't lock my hands up, tighten my hands up to the last 2 inches of the punch when it rolls over. Here's what I'm striking with, it's these 2 knuckles, just like that, okay? Now, when I roll my fist over, what happens is it locks out my elbow, it rolls my shoulder up, it gives me a natural sandbag here to protect my jaw and my neck, right? So because I'm now vulnerable to a counter punch. So it looks something just like that, with the punch tightening up right at the end. Striking with this part of the knuckle. And basically I'm drawing a straight line all the way down my arm. It's like hitting him with a pole, okay? When people tend to throw punches like this, their elbows bent, they lose all effect on the punch, right? They lose all the energy. The energy is going out the elbow, out that way. It's not going into the target. So on the number 1 punch, basically it's push it straight out, roll the fist over, tighten the fist up at the end of the extension. Boom, okay? Shoulders up, elbows locked, roll the fist. Now rolling of the fist also has another benefit. It tears tissue, especially around the eye. Okay, his skin's very thin around it. You turn that over on a guy's face, well, he's gonna start bleeding. Okay, so what? He's bleeding. Has a psychological effect. Okay, and also has a moral effect for me, right? It's like, okay, I'm hurt the guy, right? I'm drawing blood. Now, same thing with the right hand. Now, here's the problem. If I can reach in with my left hand, I fall really short with the right hand because of my stance, right? Unless I'm squared up like this. This is a bad idea too, right? Because, you know, he's gonna hit me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rotate out on the balls of my feet, kick my heel out on the back leg. And when I do that, watch what happens. So my lead hand is this full extension as far as I can reach. This is as far as I can reach without rotating my leg. But when I rotate my leg out, boom, I can punch beyond his head. I can actually get more reach by doing it, and I generate more power. And the power is coming from my feet. Has nothing to do with how strong I am up here, my shoulders, or anything else. The power all is generated from, boom, that 1 ankle on this side by pushing out and rotating the weight. Boom. Okay, so what have I effectively done? Is I've thrown a straight punch, 1 and a 2. I've got maximum reach, okay? If he's trying to hit me, if he reaches out, I'm way out here. Okay, I still have just a little bit of room to move. Boom, I can still punch right through this guy. All right, a 1-2 punch. Now most guys throw these looping punches. When he does that, go ahead, boom, right up the middle. Boom, right up the middle. When he's doing this, I just shift the middle. If I do this, I'm wide open. And this is where guys fail because they come in doing this. Like they're swimming, okay? Straight punches. 1-2 punch. It's very easy to do. You can stand up against the wall and throw the punches and just kind of slightly touch the wall with your knuckles. Practice kicking out that rear heel. And there you have it.
Guys, you're learning from the master. This guy's got more experience in fighting than anybody I know. And there's gonna be more videos coming. Dale's got a ton of DVDs out right now with Fightfast. You need to check them out. Again, if you like these DVDs, ring the bell.